Hello there, my loves. It's the Divination Duchess here, ready to do your June prediction pick a card reading. Just remember, this is a generally reading for the collective, so some of it may resonate, some of it may not. That is okay. If it doesn't resonate, leave it behind for the other people that it does. And what resonates, go ahead and take with you. This is definitely a pleasure. You guys have been keeping me super busy on personal readings. I got a lot of new things coming out, so it's going to be super exciting. Yay! But for now, let's go ahead and focus on this pick a card reading. So June is coming up. I hope everyone's had a wonderful May. We got our 3 piles here. We got pile 1, which is our Purpurite pile. Pile 2 here, which is our Golden Healer pile. And pile 3 here, which is our Polychrome Jasper. So go ahead and connect to your higher self and pick the card that resonates most with you, Crystal. And we will go ahead and get started with the reveal. While I'm doing that, I do want to say, if you are enjoying this reading or if it resonates, please go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. There are time steps in the description box as well, and if you like a personal reading, all of those details are in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started into our first pile here, which is our Purpurite pile. See what we have for love, life, career, finance, all that good stuff in June. Let's see here. Got quite a few cards here. Got a new deck I'm using that I love. A few angel answers. Okay, so first of all, Spirit is saying for beautiful pile 1, it looks like you guys are going to be kind of reevaluating your desires and love and life in the month of June here. This card says back to what you love. So you're going to be kind of reflecting, trying to get back to things that really make you happy, that really make you feel like you're full of joy, feel like there's love around you. You're really going to evaluate what's worth being in your life, what's not worth being in your life. And really just see, like, evaluate the path that you're on. Like, hey, is this the path that I want to be on? Am I kind of just going with this because I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do? Really that kind of energy. So that's going to be in both, you know, personal relationships, career, life, pretty much everywhere. There's going to be a little bit of evaluation because it seems like June is about getting back to the basics, getting back to what it is that you love. Also, Spirit is saying here that you're going to be noticing all the love around you. Really kind of basking in this June energy here. It says there's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge that this is true. So as you're going back and you're evaluating, you know, what's really important to you and all of that stuff, Spirit is just saying you're going to be like, once you do find what it is that you want to get back to, what it is that you love, you're like, hey, I can do this. There is love around me. There's happiness. There's peace. There's all this good stuff. Spirit is saying that for some of you, there's going to be some new commitments being made in the month of June. And for some of you, you're going to be kind of letting go of these commitments when you're going back to what you love, right? So kind of changing commitments. So definitely a lot of new commitments, definitely changing some commitments, letting go of some commitments as well. It seems like you're going to be a lot more freer, a lot more wilder at heart. We got this, which really goes hand in hand with that love is all around you. So it looks like there's going to be a major relief of stress, a relief of tension based off kind of just reflecting and going back to the basics and finding all the love that it is that is around you, right? And so you're gonna feel free again, feel young, feel just like, hey, I can get things done, I can, make things happen, I feel relieved, I feel happy. Kind of like here where she's just, in her own world, playing her own symphony, just creating this own beautiful energy around her. And as you can see, she doesn't need a bunch of people. It's not like she's wild at heart and free, but it's not like a party. It's like you really getting in tune with yourself and finding that wild energy, okay? We also got Sweet Temptation. So it looks like there is going to be some temptations coming in the month of June that are going to be mighty, sweet, and delicious and tempting, okay? And maybe this is where some of these commitments are getting tested, or where, you're kind of looking back and reflecting on what's important. So these temptations can come in many forms. For some of you, it will be romantically. For some of you, it'll be maybe some things that you're into that you told yourself you wouldn't be into, and it doesn't have to be anything extreme, but maybe a habit or something. This is just bringing the energy of like feeling real tempted, feeling the need to kind of pull back a little bit, but at the same time, you're feeling, wild at heart and free. So I feel like there's going to be a little bit of tug, because in 1 minute you're going to be like, well, hey, it's a new dawn, why not? And then another moment you're going to be like, well, I don't want to overindulge. So I do feel that little tug, but I do feel like for some of y'all, honestly, this sweet temptation is something that's actually sweet, and it ain't going to turn bitter or sour after the fact. So, it might be one of these new commitments you want to step into, so it's really up to you to discern and to pay attention to what's going on and figure out if this is going to be a temptation to stay sweet or if it may possibly go sour in the future, okay? We also got the Magician here, which brings you making moves, making some magic happen. I love this, which really does make sense with the rest of the cards here, because doing a lot of reflecting, changing, doing different things, right? New commitments. We also got here the Six of Water, Six of Cups, okay? So here I feel like she's really just yearning for someone, okay? I feel like some of you are going to be having that energy where you're kind of pulling on or yearning for someone from the past, thinking about, pondering on. And for some of you, I feel like this is actually going to bring about some sort of contact discussions. For others of you, it's just going to be kind of like that tug, like, I wonder what's going on with this person. I feel like some of y'all might be tempted to reach out and contact someone in that sense, okay? So further here, I feel like there's a renewed sense of passion with what we had already discussed here. And maybe this new sense of passion is what's making you because you're going back to what you love. So it really makes sense for the Six of Cups here, because it's like some of you, when you reflecting back, you realizing what you love was something you left in the past, someone you left in the past. It could be something, something that you love, someone that you loved. And so that is something that you're reflecting on and pondering on. Well, hey, what should I do? So yes, you're stepping into this passion here. I really feel like you're just kind of leveling up with this whole shift that's going on here, right? So we got both the Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands, and the Empress. Very powerful ladies, right? Powerful energy here. So the Queen of Fire is very passionate. The Empress is very intuitive, very just confident, bold. Same with the Queen of Fire. Genuinely, I feel like this is just a lot of passion coming out, a lot of boldness, kind of stepping up, like I said, leveling up, both emotionally and mentally on this journey. And so with this, Spirit is saying it is going to be somewhat of a battle, okay? And it's crazy. We got the King of Wands here with the Queen of Fire. So, some of these Six of Cups seem like it's going to be coming back together. Or at least some sort of interactions here, too. Because we also got our King of Wands over here. Ready for this Queen of Fire, okay? But like I said, there is definitely going to be some sort of transitional things that are going on with the Seven of Swords. It's going to be somewhat of a struggle for some of you guys. It's going to be somewhat of a struggle to kind of let go, is what Spirit is saying. To get back to the basics, to let go of some of these commitments, or not to fall into some of these temptations. There is going to be some difficulties letting go. And so Spirit is saying at times you're going to feel confused with the moon here. You're going to be looking out kind of like, I just need some sort of guidance, some sort of assistance. Like, what do I think? What do I do? I don't know what to do, because you're evaluating. And at some point, Spirit is saying, yes, there's going to be some confusion. Yes, it's going to be kind of a battle to let go. But at the end of the day, if you truly believe, right, then everything is going to work out beautifully. I love it. Everything's about faith. Everything's about good energy. Everything's about manifesting, setting intentions, living life with purpose. Okay? So, pile one, very good reading for the month of June. If this sounds delightful, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me go ahead and get ready for pile two here, which is our Golden Healer. So, Golden Healer pile, let's see what we got for the month of June for you beautiful people here. Ooh. Looks like a little bit of battle is going on in June. Let's see what else we got here. Messenger of Spirit, Four of Cups. No, Seven of Cups. Perfect timing. Ask for help from others. Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, and Two of Wands. Got it. Okay. So, first of all, Spirit is saying here, pile two, in the month of June, there's going to be a lot of love expression between you and maybe loved ones, or a romantic relationship where you're going to be expressing love through gifts, with gifts, okay? Or even discussing this with a partner. Maybe some of you are really have the love language of gifting and the other person doesn't, so you guys are going to be trying to, shift and make that kind of work. It says a small token of love can convey great appreciation. So I really feel like a lot of you, like I said, are going to be giving gifts of appreciation. You're going to be receiving gifts of appreciation. You're going to be having discussions about, this being your love language, how you guys can kind of relate. For some of you, this is just going to be, small tokens of affection, even at work, or saying thank you to someone, or showing love, at the supermarket. Just, hey, your shoes untied, don't trip and hurt yourself. That's not a gift, but you know what I mean. So anyway, Spirit is just saying that you're going to be expressing love through gifts, okay? We also got the have faith. It says trust your faith in this situation. I really feel like a lot of you are going to be stressing in some sort of love situation, either feeling like you're not getting enough love, or feeling like the relationship you're in is not what you want it to be, or feeling like, there's major issues, or whatever it may be. You want to be alone, you're tired of being alone. Like, there's different things, but Spirit is saying that a lot of you are going to be able to overcome that feeling with faith, right? Trusting, knowing that everything is working out for your higher good, not stressing over the small things. It looks like it is going to be a month of kind of going through some sort of struggle, some sort of battle, some sort of sadness. And I feel like that's why Spirit is saying that there is going to need to be that faith here, to know that everything's happening for a reason. So, and that you're strong here, because these cards are showing you in strength. Maybe sad for a little bit, but these cards are showing you in strength through the month. So that faith is up there. It's keeping you in a way. And it's crazy because I ain't jumped to this one yet, but it says perfect timing. So everything's happening exactly the way it's supposed to. So Spirit is just reminding you not to freak out and that you're going to endure. We got the Oak Endures. I love this card. This wolf is at battle. As you can see, there's a full-on war going on here. And so Spirit is saying you're going to have to fight for some things this month. There's definitely going to be some struggles, some battles, but you are going to be able to overcome these, prevail, you know. Because of your faith, you're going to stand strong, stand confidently. Spirit is saying that sometimes, yes, you may start to feel a little down with this person in the midst. You may start to doubt or worry, but at the end of the day, you are going to keep that faith in line, right? And know that you have reinforcements here with this destroying angel. Okay, as you can see, she is ready to, she's kicking butt and taking names. Okay, she is battling. Okay, not about to lose. So you have reinforcements. So even though you're going to be going through it, you're going to overcome so well, because Spirit is saying at the end of the day, you're going to end up with the Sun card. This brings what? A new day, brightness, love, happiness, contentment, okay? Good things. Very good things. But this is really after a time of kind of going in as well. And then kind of coming back out of it to plan is what it seems here. So we got the Four Swords, which is about rest. And then we got the Hermit too, okay, which is about reflecting in, kind of resting, kind of just chilling out. I feel like this is really your recovery time after all of this battle, after, you know, having to stay strong. This is your recovery time. You're going to take a little bit of time and just rest out. Build up to this Sun energy here. You're in this zone already of knowing that things are happening, you know, in perfect timing. But at the same time, you are really just, it looks like there's going to be some new cooperations, new projects, because we got the Two of Wands. Then we also got the Seven of Cups, which is bringing a lot of different options. Two of Wands is bringing this collaboration. We also got this ask for help from others, brings about collaboration as well. And then we got this Messenger of Water, which I feel brings in new messages with the Queen of Swords too. And it's crazy because these are going to be completely different. The Queen of Swords is going to be more brash, more this warring type energy, and the Messenger of Spirits would be more of that gentle, loving, soft type energy. So I really feel like that's just like that crossover there, after you are able to kind of collaborate, work through some things, figure some things out. It really looks like there's a lot going on this month for you guys in pile 2, as far as overcoming and starting up these new collaborations, most definitely. Very interesting. Pile 2. Let's go ahead and jump into pile 3 here, which is our Polychrome Jasper. Polychrome Jasper. Okay. What does Spirit have for pile 3? Okay. Love it. Looks like pile 3 has really got a lot of focus on love and family. Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Three of Cups, most definitely. Ace of Wands. Yes, a lot of love, family, relationships. It looks like working through a lot of relationship issues in the month of June. Maybe learning how to communicate better. But having patience at the same time, because we got patience and not the right time. Okay, so first of all, Spirit is saying that there's going to be some assessment of relationship patterns in the month of June. This card says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. So you're really going to be reflecting on the relationships that you have in your life, okay? And this could be both romantic and platonic, familiar, friends, whatever. And with this card, you're like, okay, well, are these good patterns? Are these negative patterns? Why do I have these people in my life? You know, do I need to change? Is it... Usually, I mean, we can only change ourselves. If we feel like someone else needs to change, that means we got to change ourselves by getting them out of our energy, okay? But this is really you just assessing the different relationship patterns in your life and like, hey, is this person good for me? Is this person good for me? Is this situation good for me? This type of thing. Then we got here, it says, be in the present and dream of the future. Ugh. Be in the present and dream of the future. So this is really about manifesting. It's about having that vision. It's really just, I love this because it's like, I mean, it's a vision. It's your vision. And so Spirit is saying a lot of you are going to start having this vision of the future, even though you're in the present, right? So you're not going to try to jump ahead of yourself, but you're going to start planning out, well, what is it that I want for my life, okay? I need to start figuring out, well, what is it that I see my future looking like? How do I see my future relationships? How do I see my future career? How do I see, you know, where I'm going to live? What I'm going to be driving? What am I going to be doing in my leisure time? What am I going to be doing with family, etc., etc.? So when you're painting this dream, it means what you really want. I feel like a lot of you are going to be reflecting on things that you're doing that you really don't want. And you're like, why am I even doing this? You know, I'm kind of just going with it when I should be manifesting. I should be creating the life that I deserve. So now I'm going to start thinking about, well, what is the life that I deserve so I can start creating this. Next, it looks like a lot of you guys are going to be having some sort of conversations. We got the power of words here. Definitely, like I said, communication here. Because we got here, we're already looking at relationship patterns, and then we're talking about, hey, well, the power of words, what your words mean, how you deliver them, truly having discussions. And I feel like some of you are going to be having a lot of discussions with people about things that have hurt you in the past, maybe addressing, and this goes hand in hand with these relationship patterns, quite frankly, because we got the old ghosts. So it's like you're having conversations with people about maybe how they've hurt you in the past, how these relationship patterns are not going to persist in your life because you're manifesting something better in the future. You're manifesting healthy relationships, not this nonsense. So there's definitely going to be addressing some old ghosts. For some of you, you know, you're just going to be addressing old ghosts on your own. Maybe some old demons you have, some things where you're like, well, you know, was this what's best? Is this something I need to overcome? Because you're dreaming about your future, so you're really kind of also reflecting on the past. This is really kind of similar to pile one, different, but a lot of the same reflections as far as what is it that is going on here. And so Spirit is saying after you go through this time of reflection, it's like there's going to be this newness, right? But Spirit is saying that you got to be patient about this whole transition. You have to be patient about this transition of letting go of these bad patterns you have in the past, and you have to be patient about building this new future, these new patterns, these new ways of life, these new thought processes, okay? Because we got patience and we got not the right time, meaning it's not going to happen overnight. So don't freak out just because it doesn't happen right now, because Spirit is also saying don't stop too, okay? So yeah, be patient right now, but don't stop building for your future. So with this being said, with all this newness, I really feel like this pile is finally going to find like their happy place, because we got love, we got the 9 of Cups, we got the Ace of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Walk with Wings. It's all happy, good place. I am loving it. As you can tell, I am really excited about it, okay? So, pile 3 here. Spirit is saying after you kind of look at a lot of these old ghosts, look at these relationship patterns, deal with this little bit of, communication, letting people know what it is, being patient, transitioning, that you're going to be able to finally walk with wings. You're going to feel like you're flying high. You're going to feel much more happy, and you're going to feel kind of part of a herd. As you can see, bees always travel together, right? You don't see just a bee by itself. You're going to just kind of feel like on this new level. And I know that you're going to feel like you finally got the right relationships in your life too. I am loving this, okay? Because we were talking about relationship patterns, but the 3 of Cups here brings, good, positive, happy relationships, having a good time, showing love, toasting up, as you can see with these 3 wine glasses, with all love, the heart in the middle, okay? Don't get no clearer than that. And so with this newness, that's what comes with it. And so we got our Ace of Wands, we got our new ideas, our Ace of Cups, our new feelings and emotions, our new thought process. Everything is just new. Everything is just new. And with that newness comes this great abundance. It comes this love. Definitely. It comes this contentment, this happiness, this peace, this tranquility. It comes this security here with the King of Pentacles. That security, just feeling like grounded, everything's okay. Everything's in line. Got all my earthly pleasures. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. But Spirit is definitely saying that you have to be patient through the process. And don't give up and fall back into those same patterns. So June has a lot going on for pile 3. The most important thing is the mass abundance that comes at the end of the journey. It was definitely a pleasure to bring you guys this pick a card reading for this month. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I hope everyone has a fantastic month of June, and until the next time, bye.